We are starting the demo for PAM PPM PWM modulation and demodulation trainer kit. In this trainer kit we have our fixed frequencies, which you can see here on the DSO. From the knob you can change the amplitude, and these frequencies are fixed. This is a 250 kilohertz, 250 hertz, 500 hertz, 1 kilohertz and 2 kilohertz. So for the first experiment, that is PAM modulation demodulation, we are using our 1 kilohertz signal, which you can see we can vary the amplitude from this potentiometer. We are giving the output from, we are keeping the switch at TP11 location. The signal goes to the PWM PAM modulation. Now you can see this is our PAM, pulse amplitude modulation. This is my PAM modulation. Now after that, that signal goes to our this amplifier section, and after amplification it goes to the filter. The filter is basically the demodulation section. So you can measure the frequency, that is 999, and you can measure the input, that is also 999. So this is my PAM modulation and demodulation. Now we are going to start the experiment for PPM modulation demodulation. In this we have taken the input from sample and hold section, we have given it to the modulation section. Now we will check the modulation. This is our modulator and signal, and this is our demodulated signal. Our signal that is fed to the amplifier section, and from the amplifier we are using the filter section to get our original signal, which is of 9999, and this is our input 9999. So this is PPM modulation and demodulation. Now actually in the last demo which we have shown, that was actually our PWM modulation, because the circuit were only, there is a small difference. So our either it is PPM or PWM, the input will be the same point, but the modulation part will be different. So this is my PPM, pulse position modulation. This is my PPM modulation. And you can, if I switch here, this is my PWM, pulse width modulation. This is pulse position modulation. This is my PPM modulation. Now the same modulation signal output is given to PPM, will go to PPM, and for PWM will go to PWM. So this will be my PWM demodulation signal, and this is my PPM demodulated signal. We have to change the switch for the output. The output is then fed to the amplifier section, and then we get the output at the filter section. You can see the frequency is same, 9999. So you have to keep in mind that for the output of PWM the switch has to be in right, and for PPM the switch has to be in the left direction. So please keep that in mind. For PWM you will be needing the switch to be in right. So for PWM keep it in right position, and for PPM keep the switch in left position. This is our PAM PPM PWM modulation demodulation trainer kit. We are now demonstrating the use of microphone. This is our microphone which we have supplied with the connector that goes into this point, mic input. The output of the mic section goes to the audio amplifier section. The knob is to control the output. You can see it also on the DSO, and if you do it like this, you can actually hear your voice, and you can also see the output on the DSO or the CRO which you have connected. So now what happens is, if I decrease the amplifier, you can see that you cannot get the output either in the waveform or the actual speaker section. But as I am increasing the knob of the audio amplifier section, you can see the waveform, and you can also hear the output from the speaker. So this is the working of the audio preamplifier and audio amplifier section. Thank you.